Is becoming smaller by the day, and that's a good thing in one way. It's great as far as exposure to different cultures and different ways of thinking. But as we move deeper into a global economy, one group of filmmakers is exploring how that affects American jobs and products that are made in America. Now, that's the topic of a new feature-length documentary called American Made Movie. Joining us now is Vincent Vittorio, the movie's director, and Mark Andol, owner and founder of Made in America store. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thanks so much.
First, Vincent, tell us a little bit about the movie. What do we see in it? Who are the characters?
Well, it's a feature-length documentary exploring the relationship we all have to manufacturing. It's a film that really doesn't necessarily look at the doom and gloom aspects of what's wrong, but kind of tries to find a solution and shows us that as consumers, if we demand things, it comes down to simple economics, supply and demand. We can change things and kind of restore the American dream.
But who are some of the real people in this, some of the characters we expect to see?
Well, we look at a small business, a medium-sized business, and then a large corporation. Mark's actually the medium-sized business that we look at. And his success of kind of what went on as he was kind of forced to compete with overseas, I guess, infringing upon his own belief of, the American dream.
All right, Mark, let's pick it up with you now. What were you doing prior to this new business that you have?
Okay, I own General Welding and Fabricating, so you dream it, we build it.
In what city?
Western New York.
All right.
Yeah, so you dream it, we build it is our motto. So we did a lot of steel work. I had 4 plants in Western New York, and I, hit a wall back in 2007. I lost half my business to overseas competition. And with that decline from 70, employees down and a lot of family members, and I'm responsible for a lot of livelihoods. This, then I went to the Made in America store to stand up for our country. But this movie really shows, develops an understanding how people have power with their dollar, how they can make change and do a part and be a part and really create and save jobs. And that's what's really neat with the movie.
Made in America is a success story in its own right. Are you surprised by this?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people bet against me in the beginning, but we're up to 5,000 products made in America. And I say support the country you live in. We're all about, we've got a lot of friends around the world. So
tell us about some of the products. What are they?
It's a general merchandise store. It carries a little bit of everything. We won't quit, But and the movie really, shows what happened to an entrepreneur and where we've got to go. And I call it rebuilding the American dream, and that's what we're doing. We've got to get kids involved, change school systems to make it okay to be, have skilled work.
Is it too late to retool America and to restore our former manufacturing greatness?
It'll never be what it was. I mean, after World War II, it's a different world. But at the same time, I think that we see these numbers of unemployment and jobs, and but by any means, it's not great. But I think we're restoring things now. You hear news of Apple deciding to make things in America. You see Walmart committing to put money into their buying to specifically American-made products. So I see it coming back, and I see it improving. And we're really optimistic. The response to the film really gives people that understanding that even if you don't have a relationship to manufacturing, you're a single mom, you're a retiree, that just your spending power, looking at your local economy, looking at what's made in this country, that we can make a change.
I want to read something to you. It's one of the quotes about the film, and it says it's not just where a corporation is based that's important, it's where it actually produces things. Is that the key to having even foreign manufacturers make things here?
Definitely, definitely. There's a lot of companies that are based in other countries, but they're making things here. And ultimately, those are the people that are employing Americans. Let's take Spartanburg, South Carolina. They make BMWs there. So that's obviously a German manufacturer, but at the same time, it's putting people to work there, keeping those coffee shops open and the restaurants. And so we have to look at foreign investment being something that's good for this country the same way as making things here from companies that are located here.
How do you deal with the price factor? Because labor is so much cheaper overseas. So what did you have to do?
It's different, but it's still, there's a myth too. You can buy products made in our country, by quality products, by very skilled workers that are very in line with foreign competition. And I say we got to get our kids dreaming again. We've got to make a difference, and make it okay to, work with your hands. But we have great products, and this movie really develops an understanding. It has an inspirational twist to it.
Sounds very interesting,
it really
gentlemen.
is neat. Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing it with us.
Thank you so much.